Today we are going to learn how to teach phonics. Phonics is the basic reading instruction that teaches children the relationship between letters and sounds. It also teaches to use this relationship to read, write and speak. According to many studies, the objective of phonic instruction is help students to use the alphabetic principle and recognize the relationship between written letters and spoken sounds. Knowing this relationship could help to recognize familiar words and accurate new ones. According to brain plasticity theory, it is very important to teach phonics during primary school because students learn better to pronounce sounds. After the age of 14 would be more difficult for students to learn how to pronounce different words.
As we know, sentences are made up of different words, and these words sometimes can rhyme. So, for example, path rhymes with car. Also, these words can be broken down into different syllables. So, for example, the word picture is divided in picture, and also rainbow is divided into rainbow. These words can have the same sound in different steps of the word, so they can have the same sound at the beginning of the sentence, like basic and baby. Another ones in the middle, and the last ones at the end. So, for example, at the end we have nose and chose. Finally, these words can be broken down in different sounds. So we have the word cat. It is divided into k, a, t. Phonics improves pupils' comprehension and also their fluency. And finally, it makes pupils feel more confident when they are reading. Now we are going to explain the 4 methods that we can find and the time that we want to teach phonics to our children. The first one is embedded phonics. It is the less effective method because it only consists on reading a whole text. So children are not only focusing on phonics, they are focusing on the reading. The second method is called analogy phonics. This method tries to students learn phonics through analogy. What does it mean? Pupils have to separate the word in two different parts. The first part is called onset, and the last part of the word is called ring. So, for example, the word clap. The first part would be cl, c, l, and the second one would be up, a, p. So, children in this method have to use a lot their memory because they have to compare different sounds in different words.
The third method is analytical phonics. This teaching strategy involves analyzing letter-sound relationships in words that the student have already learned. The student is taught to look for the common sounds in a set of words. For example, in the set of words dad, they, and dog, the sound d is repeated. This approach is referred to implicit phonics. The last method is synthetic phonics. This method follows a bottom-up approach that teaches children how to convert graphemes into phonemes. It consists in synthesizing words from individual sounds. For example, the word pot into p, o, t. Now we are going to show you 2 different ways to work phonics with children. The first one is through games. Here we have a domino in which children will have to join the different pieces by the sounds. For example, here we have a bed. Bed ends with D, and that starts with the same sound, D, so we can join. Then we have bird. Bird ends also with D, and diary starts with D, so you can join diary with bird. Another way to teach phonics is through sounds. Sounds should be repetitive in order to remember the different sounds. Here we have an example.
and bring your ball to the park to play. We are clicking castanets. We are clicking castanets. We are clicking castanets. Clicking castanets. We are clicking castanets.
As you can see, the different sounds we want to achieve are repeated, and we give different examples in order to remember.